Okay, morning everyone. Welcome to the briefing on Sunday the 29th. Not quite so nice out there as yesterday. Several thousand feet difference in the cloud base. And that's due to these sort of fronts that are circulating around the high pressure system. You can see the rain was over sort of northern England yesterday afternoon, evening, and it's sort of brought the front down here, fizzled out really. Doesn't appear to be a great deal of rain on this, odd specks on the rainfall radar, but it is a cloud feature that's lurking over us, unfortunately. It's weak because it's orbiting around a high pressure and fizzling out as it goes. So I think this one, when it actually crosses us, might have a little bit more potency on Tuesday when it goes past, but everything's slow moving as you'd expect with a high pressure, and you can see the winds are fairly light due to the spacing of the isobars and from a westerly direction. So what do the TAFs say on this? Farnborough, first of all, well, they're sort of saying all day broken at 1400 feet and wind 237 knots. That sort of captures the big picture. And then there's the tempo bits between 9 and 3, 6,000 meters rain and drizzle broken at 800 feet, and a prob 30 between 9 and 14 broken at 400 feet, and becoming sometime this afternoon scattered at 3,000 feet. Odium don't do a TAF at a weekend, but they do a METAR. So let's just look at those and see what it's like actually at the moment. They update either every half hour or hour. So Farnborough currently 12 minutes old, 239 knots, broken at 700 feet. And remember, Farnborough's 400 feet lower than we are, and Odium actuals, that's 3/4 of an hour old, but it's saying overcast at 400 feet. So that would tie in from what I see looking out the window. Low cloud at the moment. So wind direction, upper winds, we talked about the wind direction being 230 southwesterly, upper winds more westerly. You can see westerly down here, 270, 10 knots at 2,000 feet. In the middle of the country, 1,000 and 2,000 feet, it's 270, 20, 25. It's a bit stronger towards the centre of the country, fairly light down to the south of us, but general westerly flow, as you would see, it's aligned more with the isobars. Sat pick, well, just lots of cloud. It says, remember on the METAR, the TAF, sorry, chance for clearance this afternoon. Well, I don't really see it in there. It just lots and lots of cloud over us at the moment. And the rainfall radar picks up a few spots here. It's normally you would see if there's a frontal going across us, you would see the lines of the front, but it's hard to detect where the front might be. It looked more like a waving front coming across us, slowly going across. So temperature wise, 8-9 degrees. It's not coming from a cold direction, the wind, so similar to yesterday really. Coat weather out there, bit chilly, several layers, but not too bad for this time of year. And top meteo, it shows the sort of cloud here, which I guess represents the frontal system. And as the morning goes on, it just shows it lurking around us. We're sat in here, and that's sub 500 feet cloud base, and not really a lot changes. Maybe clearances a bit later, and there's the clearance they're forecasting for late this afternoon. So in there, they're not really showing a great deal of rain. Here's their prediction on the sort of rainfall radar. There's the bits over Wales you saw on the chart a minute ago, and really fragmented, I think, over us as the front comes down. Reality on whether we'll fly today, I think it's doubtful, folks, unless there's something dramatic that changes from the forecast. The cloud base looks to be 300 or 400 feet out there, maybe a bit less at the moment. We will keep an eye on it. South and Sam will be here. I know there's a fair few people on the flying list. The simulators obviously could be used. We might even go and get the gliders out if it's not going to rain. But I just don't think it's going to get up to the sort of 700-800 feet or 1,000 feet we really need to sensibly go flying. Okay, so NOTAM wise, if we do go flying, not really a lot going on in the Lasham area around here, and the usual stuff. NOTAM for Southampton, Middle Wallop, gliding activity, and Boscombe down with their high intensity radio transmission. So yeah, that picture hasn't changed for the last week. Nothing of note, and the other NOTAM sites we use don't show anything of relevance. In terms of operations, if we did go out, it would be on 27. And those that were here yesterday, it was a similar operation to that, with cables on the south side of the runway. One thing of note, the ground, it is dryish, but it doesn't take much to cause furrows in it. And I could see yesterday that there were quite a few furrows where people had used the wheel brake a little bit enthusiastically. So just ask that people be a little bit more caring with the wheel brake on the soft ground. Okay, folks. Hopefully see you in the simulator or on the next flyable day.